So the USA Today editorial staff decided to worry that e-cigarettes may be undoing the beneficial trend in reducing cigarette smoking. How they and many others in public health official land and nonprofits such as American Cancer Society, American Heart Association, Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids have all somehow managed to twist their brains into such a contortion that they have figured out that somehow e-cigarettes, which deliver none of the toxicants and carcinogens of regular cigarettes, only the addictive nicotine, somehow these devices might somehow be countering the decline in cigarette smoking. There is no evidence for that. There was a recent CDC report which found that more teenagers have used e-cigarettes last year as compared to the year before, to which I would say, and many others who are using this report with science on their minds rather than an agenda, to say that e-cigarettes have also doubled and more in the popular milieu. There's more and more e-cigarettes around, so naturally more teenagers are going to encounter e-cigarettes. The CDC either did not tally or did not report the number of teenagers who have used e-cigarettes on any sort of regular basis. Their report solely is the number of teens who used e-cigarettes at least once in the past 30 days. They also refer to the e-cigarette industry as though it was big tobacco from the 1960s. There is no e-cigarette industry. E-cigarettes are made and marketed, or at least sold, by a couple of hundred small companies. The only big tobacco company involved right now in e-cigarettes is Lura, which purchased Blue e-cigarettes a year and a half ago. And not coincidentally, the pro side of the e-cigarette debate that the folks at USA Today chose to publish was written by Lorillard's CEO, Murray Kessler. Now, Mr. Kessler's editorial, or op-ed, if you will, was completely correct, but the fact that everything he said was based upon science and evidence will not hold any water in the public debate, because he's a CEO of a big tobacco company, and you all know what big tobacco did in the last century. In my opinion, and in most people who are involved in public health opinion also, is that e-cigarettes have a vast potential to dramatically reduce the number of smokers and the number of cigarettes being smoked, and to reduce the horrendous toll of over 400,000 Americans dying every year from cigarette-related disease, not e-cigarette-related disease. E-cigarettes do supply an addictive product, nicotine, and many of them do look like cigarettes, which is something that actually helps smokers quit. And yet they're attacked for supplying addictive nicotine and for looking like cigarettes.